Y'all, what's up? Chad Rackounchy here once again on the channel Team Righteous, and today we have got this beautiful Gen 1 Hayabusa here on the dyno. Nice little turbo that's tucked off in there, air-to-air intercooler, got a full exhaust out the back, so everything's going to fit up under the fairings, and it's still got the exhaust that's running out the back there, so everything is going to be nice and neat and tucked. Still got the stock dash, so all that there's still going to work. Everything out there is going to be all good. So anyways, this bike right here was built by Dennis Clanton. He put all the work in, brought it here for a dyno tune, which we're about to get done, about to get underway, and so he'll be doing the driving on the dyno and everything else. You'll see Logan on the laptop. He'll be making all the changes. We're tuning it through a Max ECU, and then I'll be running the dyno itself. So anyways, we're going to show you that. But before we get into that, y'all check out this video right here. I'm going to link, or going to show you. This is Logan talking about our new Gen 3 Hayabusa turbo packages. So we're looking to start doing turbo Hayabusas for the Gen 3, and we've teamed up with RCC. So y'all check out this video right here.
Hey guys, Logan Ring 57 Motorsports. Just wanted to put some feelers out and maybe have a conversation with a few of you folks. If you want to jump in the comments section, I'll definitely be answering all questions. We are looking at, now that RCC Performance is starting to come out with turbo kits for the Gen 3 Hayabusa, and Greg Smith has obviously established a Max ECU option for the Gen 3 Hayabusa, we want to develop a package deal. So we've kind of run through the pricing, and we have a rough idea where we're going to be with it. It's looking like we're aiming for power goals. Hey, buddy. Whoa. We're looking for power goals in the 250 on pump gas range, non-intercooled, and 300 on E85 range. Now, this would be automatically set by you putting the appropriate fuel in. You basically pull up to the pump and you got pump gas in, you're almost out of gas, you fill it with E85, and it's going to crank the boost up and take you up to 300 horsepower. You still have all of your stock features, including auto blipper. You'd have a variable launch control. Instead of having 3 settings, you'll have infinite settings. You can adjust it wherever you'd like on the fly. I can put multiple boost by gear maps in it. However you'd like to set that up, where you can have 1, 2, or 3, and 1 will be like wastegate on all gears, 2, second, third, upward would have more boost, and 3 would give you pretty much everything you want. And those would also be by ethanol content. The price range we're looking at on this is somewhere in the $13,500 range installed. That would be you drop off your Gen 3 Hayabusa bone stock, and we install it and you ride it out, ready to rock and roll, ready to go. This is no engine modifications, so it's a low power setup. However, with added budget, you can choose to add valve spring, studs, spacer plate. Hell, if you wanted to go to rods, pistons, it could be infinitely grown upon and taken to a whole nother level. Now, it's my understanding this kit should be able to support in the 400 to 500 range pretty easily. So with some upgraded secondary injectors, some engine modifications, and an intercooler, which it's supposed to accept the Gen 2 intercooler, we should be able to take this thing up into the 450, 500 plus range pretty readily as a street bike. Of course, that's not the $13,500 package. That's an entry-level package that gets you the bulk of the necessities. The standalone, the turbo kit, installed, tuned, set up to your preference, and ready to rock and roll, along with some support you'll receive afterwards. We're talking about offering a warranty with this package. The warranty will come without access to the Max ECU. We're going to lock it. Just being completely transparent that if you want warranty on it, we're locking you down. Your ECU is going to be locked at 250 horsepower on pump gas, 300 on E85, so you cannot get in there and turn up the boost accidentally and send it to the moon. So, like I said, just wanted to put out some feelers on this, see if anybody's interested in it. Hit us up if you are. Definitely jump in the comment sections here on Facebook or YouTube. I'm posting this on both. And just let us know what you're thinking about it. we're putting feelers out to see if it's worth taking the time to invest into. We've been doing a lot of boosted bikes lately, a lot of turbos, a lot of flex fuel. I've gotten very familiar with the flex fuel and the ability to make that do pretty much whatever I want. And I've gotten very, very confident with the Max ECU. As you see behind me, you're actually looking at another individual's turbo bike's tune. That's just a base map. I haven't actually put it on the dyno yet, but I'm setting up all the features, bells, whistles, all that. He's going to have boost by gear with multiple boost maps, changeable on the fly with a boost scramble, and flex boost, so if he pours the 85 in and it cranks the boost up. Same basic features we're looking at adding to this. So hit us up in the comment section. Hit us up with a private message if you're interested. We're definitely looking for someone to take part in this. It's looking like we're 2 to 3 weeks out on the release of the turbo kit from RCC. The Max ECU is already available. So if anyone's interested, first one to jump in, we will offer a deal on. We're going to offer $1,000 off to the first person who is interested. That will allow us to build our templates for our cutouts on the fairings for the side dumps, to establish a process, to just find a rhythm to make it work so we can make this a really quick turnaround. First one, we're probably looking at a month or two turnaround, give or take, depending on RCC availability. Got to make sure I'm very transparent about that. From there, once the availability is there for the turbo kit, we want to be able to turn these around so that you can come in, make a deposit, we'll order your parts, you can ride your bike all you want, and then you'll come in and drop it off on Monday and pick it up on Friday and go ride your turbo bike. Thanks, guys. Talk to y'all later.
All right, so there you got it. So there you have it. We have got that package there that we're working on. So if you're looking to get that done, be sure to reach out to us. Look down in the description below. You'll have some links to be able to contact us. We can get you set up. We can get it started and on the way. And for that first one, like I said, you get to save $1,000, so it's not too bad of a deal either. But anyways, we're going to jump on the dyno here, start making some power. Alright y'all, so we worked through the pump gas map here. Gonna show that to you here in just a second, but this bike right here is on pump gas and E85 is a flex fuel bike. So this is gonna be like those Gen 3s that we were talking about when Logan mentioned that it's flex fuel. This is one of those bikes that we can do on this Gen 1 as well. So you pull up to the pump and you put in pump gas and you have a tune for that, and then you have a tune as well for E85. And then it adjusts in between. Now this right here doesn't have the adjustment. It's set up a little bit differently, but it is an available option for those that want to get it. And with the Gen 3s that we're looking to do, we're going to have it set up so you don't even have to do none of that stuff. It's just going to work. Whatever fuel you put in there, it's going to know, and it's going to adjust the tune accordingly. So anyways, we're going to switch around here though. I'm going to let you see the graph here. So this thing right here on pump gas is making 310 horsepower. Nice, strong street bike. Sure, it ought to be a good fun bike to ride on the street. So anyways, we're gonna start making some pulls here now on E85. We got some VP X85 to put in here. That way we know we got pure 85% ethanol. And we're going to make this tune here, and then we're going to go back here in a minute, and I'll show you the results from that as well. right, y'all, so we got the E85 tune knocked out here on this Gen 1 Turbo Hayabusa, and I'm gonna flip it around here, let y'all see the graph. All right, so here you go. As you can see, we ended up making 430 horsepower on E85. So this thing right here is making 310 foot-pounds of torque on E85. Definitely a big difference between the two, but as you can see here on the graph. So, and the reason why it has to be that way is pump gas, especially with non-intercooled, you can't push them as much. This one here is intercooled, it's air-to-air intercooled, so we're able to push it a little bit more. Air-to-water intercooled a little bit more, but pump gases just does not like being pushed to the limits that we can push with a turbo. So that's the reason why a lot of people opt for the flex fuel option. That way you can put E85 in the tank and the tune is able to be adjusted for it, and you're able to make more power with it. So E85 is got better cooling properties, and it's got a whole lot more resistance to detonation. So that's definitely a good thing. So anyways, we got this thing right here knocked out, though. The customer should be getting this thing right here not too long from Dennis. When Dennis gets it back to his house and gets it all put together for him. But we appreciate all of y'all. If y'all got any questions about getting a turbo Hayabusa, whether that be a Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, we can do all of those for you. So we appreciate all y'all. Have a good one.